All right, welcome to the Canary in the Cage podcast. I'm Ron Morgan and my co-host
Dave Havlicek.
We're here to entertain you, educate you, and hopefully make you laugh.
Yeah.
So what's up, Dave?
I'm kind of sick of something.
Oh,
So I'm just sick of talking about Epstein. Let's just drop it. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh, you've been compromised by the deep state.
It's not relevant. He was a nasty man. Why are we still talking? Things in Texas are going on. Why are we still bringing this up? I don't understand.
You and Trump hanging out now?
Can we just move on?
Seriously, you and Trump hanging out now? You guys friends?
Well, I saw the video. I mean, what the fuck is he talking about? See, this is more proof that he's just on the list. He's on the list.
I don't believe he's on the list.
He's 100% on the list.
I believe he's on the list. It would have been brought out.
No.
We don't know about it.
No, it wouldn't, because they're all on the list too.
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna. It's a fucking nuclear. Again, it's the nuclear attack. It's not. Oh, let's get rid of Trump. No, this is the nuclear option. You can't just do it. What is this?
I wasn't going to bring this up, but I do this all the time.
George Bush.
Epstein
painting. Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Okay.
It's was it Bush?
Yeah, it's Bush. If it would open up, we could actually see it.
Oh no, I didn't see this one.
Okay.
Wait. What's the ruling here? We got a ruling. We got a fact check ruling.
What do you mean?
You're on a fact check site.
Oh.
Unfounded. Okay, so they don't know.
No,
which means it's true.
Yeah. Okay, my team. We're trying to figure out the color of the TV.
No, the one I remember is the Bill Clinton photo.
Right,
or
that's
picture.
Bill Clinton address. That one. That's straightforward.
Yeah.
I have a problem with this picture.
Why?
So Epstein, the rumor was you had to compromise yourself. So you'd be blackmailed if necessary.
Okay.
What are these on the grounds here?
Well, let's see if we can get a bigger. Okay.
Like building blocks.
Pill bottles, coins. I don't know. What is that?
I think they're building blocks.
Maybe.
Like we used to play with when we were kids.
Okay. Like Legos.
And the paper airplane. I mean, he was the president during 9/11.
Well, when was this painting made, allegedly?
Well, Epstein was arrested in, 2018?
Something like that.
So, after 9/11.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just... So, basically, it's George Bush.
Yeah, but you could have made that sarcastically
with the airplane and the blocks, the building blocks we used to play with as kids, crumbled on the... And I believe that might be a second airplane.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely the second airplane. But they could have made that ironically or whatever.
I don't know, man. It just bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me. It just bothers me.
I could see myself having a painting like that because, like, fuck that guy.
Oh no! I agree. It's just why that theme?
Why not? Because he's George. Because that's what you would do. Like, why not?
Yeah,
you might have a painting of Obama. Sucking a dick or holding hands with a man, or like a linebacker man, right? Like,
you mean his wife?
Whether it's true or not is not relevant. It's just that's the painting you would want.
Yeah, I know.
No, but to get on the topic here, what the fuck are they talking? Like, now they're saying there was never any list.
Okay, let's play the video.
There was never. Okay, you got a video of this?
Yeah.
Oh, the one I was just saying.
Yeah.
We got the sound on. Hold on. No, it was on. Okay.
And released yesterday, Jeffrey Epstein, it left some lingering mysteries. One of the biggest ones is whether he ever worked for a American or foreign intelligence agency. The former Labor Secretary, who was Miami U.S. Attorney Alex Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the internet?
Yeah, sure.
Could I just interrupt for a second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I don't give a fuck about her answer. She's fucking stupid.
What is he talking about?
She needs to quit her job. She needs to be fired. Bondi needs to go bye-bye. But we're not talking about Bondi right now. That's Trump. I've been supportive of Trump. No, because even with the Iran thing, I was against it. I don't think he should have did it.
Tried to tell you.
But it was his campaign promise.
Tried to tell you.
No, but if you go back before he was elected, he said Iran cannot become nuclear. So that was on it. And so when we voted,
but they never even tried to be.
I don't know if they were nuclear.
Yeah, okay.
There's no way I could know that. I don't think they were. But my point is, when you went and you pushed in the little button for Trump,
I didn't do that.
Well,
I can sleep at night.
Well, no, but you had to know that Iran was on his list. So I don't agree with what he did. I believe it was an act of war. But I go, hey, when people voted for Trump, they voted for the possible attack of Iran. They did. Okay?
No, they voted for no new wars.
Well, but in all honesty, see, this is where you got to be careful because it worked out for him.
Maybe. We don't know yet. It's too early to tell.
We got the peace agreement right away.
That doesn't mean shit.
They're not bombing each other anymore.
We went over this. Like, it took 2 months for World War I to break out after the assassination.
Iran's not going to do. Iran's a paper tiger.
You don't know that.
They don't know shit. They have nothing.
You don't know shit about shit.
Okay. That's fine. But the reality was...
It doesn't have to be Iran. It could be Russia gets involved. China gets involved.
That's not my point. He brought it up on the campaign, so you had to know that was an option on the table. But he also brought up Epstein on his... So this is a campaign promise that he is breaking.
Okay.
So this is my problem.
Keep falling for this.
Falling for what?
For voting for these idiots.
Oh my God.
Hey, stop falling for it.
Has Trump not done a good job thus far?
No.
What are your problems with him?
You just listed a major one.
Iran.
Major two.
I agree. Iran's a major problem.
The big beautiful bill is fucking stupid. Like,
why is the big beautiful?
We've already gone over this. It spends more fucking money. It creates more fucking debt. We're gonna be more. It's now 37 trillion and 7 trillion a year. It's going up.
Okay, Massey, calm down, Massey. No, I still support Massey 100%. He is my favorite.
He did Doge, okay, and then I was all on board. And then now Congress is like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're just gonna vote for spending all this money again.
No. The Reconciliation Act passed the House. Now it's in the Senate. But
they're not going to do shit.
Yeah, I agree.
They're just talking about, well, we're going to fund NASA more. Like, we don't need fucking NASA. What? You don't even believe we went to the moon. What do we need NASA for?
We don't need NASA.
That's right. So why are they funding it?
Elon Musk.
Why are you taking my money and giving it to them?
Right, letting Elon Musk do it. So I have a question. So right now we have 2 billionaires fighting.
Yeah.
In this country. Could this break out into like a...
No, this is all fake.
No. But could it break out into like a money war? Where they can start throwing stacks of cash at each other?
It's fake.
No, come on.
It's fake.
Work with me here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's fake. Elon, you're faking. I'm calling you out.
No,
you're bluffing. I'm calling you out.
No. Elon is Elon. I don't want to call him. He's on the spectrum. Let's just say
that's fine. But this is all bullshit.
This is not the first time he's went off the rails.
I understand, but this whole thing is fake. This is a pro wrestling stunt. And here's the reason I know.
Oh.
If Elon was serious, he would have taken over the Libertarian Party. Because we have ballot access in like 48 states. All he would have to do is fund our campaigns. You don't have to get signatures. You don't have to petition. You don't have to do any of this bullshit. But when he goes and creates a brand new party, all his wealth, he could spend every last dollar he owns, he will not make a fucking dent.
So you actually think Elon Musk is aware of the Libertarian Party?
Of course he is.
Why?
Dude, what are you talking about? Like, you think he doesn't see? He's reposted our shit.
Okay.
Like, what are you talking about? Of course he knows the Libertarian Party.
Okay. So maybe he knows us too well then.
No.
Like, I'm not getting my fingerprints on that fucking shit show.
Dude, he could easily take us over. I would be all on board. I would fucking go to the next convention, absolutely, get him in there, and, like, I would say, hey, fund my fucking campaign, dude. Like, what the hell?
Oh, you want his money.
No, I don't want his money, because I'm not gonna fucking like buy a new house or car or whatever. Like, I don't give a shit about that.
Oh, you're not gonna do the Black Lives Matter where you get money.
No, I want my billboard next to Dina Titus's billboard, pointing and saying this cunt is corrupt. Right? I'm suing you for violating my First Amendment. I want this all on the news.
I'm fairly confident if you run for Congress again, and she's got a billboard up, I'm fairly confident we can crowdsource the money for that fucking sign.
No, but I'm saying I want them
use the word cunt.
But I want them all over town, all over the fucking the whole district.
So you want your own billboard with your picture? Can we put like a cartoon version of you?
I don't care.
I don't want to scare the children.
Fine, we have one right here.
And then over here we have Dina Titus here, like this cunt's crazy.
Whatever. I mean, like, but the point is, like, this is why I know it's fake, because you could easily do what Elon is claiming he wants to do by taking over the Libertarian Party. But with this whole new party thing, it's just all fake. It can't go anywhere. Because the way the system is set up, is they will not allow new people to break in. They just won't.
There's too much baggage in the Libertarian Party.
No, there's not.
Do that.
No, there's not.
We had a hostile takeover from the Democrats.
So what?
Oh shit! You admitted it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't fuck that. We're live. We are fucking live. We're not live. We're recording. He admitted it.
No. Okay.
I win.
I'm saying, like, so what if that's what you think? Like, so what if that's what he thinks happened? Like, that doesn't matter.
Dude,
he can take it over.
Libertarians don't even vote for libertarians.
Yes, we would.
What?
If they ran any. Okay, but I want to. This is we're getting off topic because I still want to address the Epstein.
Oh,
shit.
we're going back to Trump. Trust me on
well,
that.
not just Trump, but the whole Epstein. So, what they've been trying to say is, there never was an Epstein list. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
So now here's the funny. Like I've always said,
what Trump said.
Well, I've always said that the media lies through the truth, right?
Yeah.
And this is actually an example of that. So there is no piece of paper that says client list with a list of Epstein clients. That doesn't exist, right? If you go look at the seized evidence when they raided his island, there's no such document like that.
No, but is that the flight logs? So the flight logs.
Well, the flight logs have already been released. Like we've had those for years.
Not all.
Yes, we had.
Is Tom Hanks on there?
I don't know. I haven't looked at them.
John Roberts on there?
It doesn't matter. I don't know.
I don't think we've had the full flight.
It doesn't, dude. Like those have been released. So what we have is like fucking entire desks worth of payments and contracts and all this bullshit, right? There's no like list, but if you go through all that shit, you can compile a list, right?
Right. No, great.
That's what we're trying to. That's what we want released, right? Like, so when they say, "Oh, there's no list," what are you talking about? Right? There's no piece of paper with a list. Okay, fine. That's not what I want. I want you to release all the shit. Release everything. And they'll also say, "Oh, well, we can't release it because there's child porn." Okay, don't release the child porn.
Blur out.
Release everything else. Yeah. What the fuck? Like there was there's a picture they took. They found a whole bin full of hard drives.
Right.
And I don't know how much space that was because back then hard drives had less space, but let's say it's a couple terabytes.
It wasn't that small.
No, it was a huge bin.
No, but hard drives back. I mean, we're talking like 2019.
No, yeah, it was a couple terabytes most likely. And let's say 80% of that was child porn. Show us the 20%. Yeah. What are you doing? Like, don't just fucking lock it up and say, "Oh, we can't show this because secret, top secret, blah blah blah." No, like, give us the list, and then we will make the client list from all that data, right? And then we can go after those people. Because, like, what they're saying essentially is that he was guilty of trafficking and sex prostituting and enslaving little girls for nobody. He had no client.
But that brings up a whole other another point. What was he in jail for?
Right. I don't know the exact charges.
Whatever her Melania, I don't know her. I can't pronounce her name.
Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yeah, that one. What's she in jail for?
I don't know the charges exactly, but
I mean, I would assume trafficking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, what was she trafficking, and who was she trafficking to?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's. Wait, so let's do this. Who do you blame in all this?
I don't even know because
I actually blame Trump.
Well, no, because this happened before Trump was even.
No. What I'm talking about is the release of the documentation.
Oh, well, yeah. The current issue, yes.
So it basically comes down to Pam Bondi or Trump, because Cash Patel and Dan Bongino.
He's her boss.
Right, but she's Dan Bongino and Cash Patel's boss as well. So it comes to her or him. Again, I've covered this before. He's not really good with follow-up. He says something, and it sounds great, and it should work out, but everyone goes, "Fuck that! I'm not doing that."
Well, so here's another thing.
He never circles back.
I think they're telling the truth about not having it. I think it's all in Israel. It's all been shipped to Israel. It's in a vault in the Mossad building or whatever the fuck, and we can't even release it anymore. We don't have it anymore.
Do I have the JD Vance
thing? I don't think so. No, everything's about cloud seeding.
Don't tip me off.
So yeah, that's why they can't release it, because they don't have it anymore.
No, I disagree.
It's gone.
I disagree. Hold on, let's do this.
It's gone. I'm telling you.
Okay.
They don't have it.
Okay. So JD Vance is the vice president of this country.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, kind of, sort of, maybe, sort of. I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There it is, right?
No, there's actually a video.
Oh.
Epstein list. Seriously, we need to release the 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 Epstein list.
There is no
Seriously,
list.
we need to release the...
There's nothing. They have nothing.
So, as Vice President of the United States, he says we should release something that we don't have.
Yeah.
You don't think he has knowledge?
No. You think they just let him walk in there? No, they don't. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm the vice president, let me into the evidence room. No, they have to fucking allegedly keep chain of custody and keep eyes out.
No, it was all on Pam Bondi's desk. As of
yeah,
February.
okay. Yeah, do you still believe that?
You
still believe that?
There's a reason I'm saying this. As of February, they were on her desk.
But there was nothing on her desk. She lied. It's all bullshit.
Oh, she lied. Okay.
It's all bullshit. It's all gone. They fucking...
So how big do you think her desk is?
I don't know. Like
I mean,
this,
it would be a standard desk,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, was it piled so high that it took them till July?
Well,
to go through all that shit?
I assume they would have had like a report, right? Like a general report.
Surmising what's in it. Yeah. And she couldn't read that report?
It doesn't exist!
She couldn't figure it out. So what happened between February and now?
She lied, and now her lie is exposed. There was
fire.
The data is gone. I'm telling you. So like, the Mossad came into the FBI building at 2 a.m, and they had someone on their team
like ninjas.
Maybe I don't know, but they said you're gonna give us that shit, and here's the order from Obama or Trump or whoever the fuck.
Well, no, this is the Trump Biden thing. Because he was...
I don't know when Mossad got the document. I don't know what happened.
The island was raided in like 2018.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's Trump as president.
Yeah.
So Obama, on this one, has nothing to do with it. I'm sure he was fucking little boys there. That's not...
They had a signed order from whoever the fuck.
My opinion, by the way.
And the FBI said, okay, here's the room. Take what you want. They took it all out. They flew it out to Israel. And that's why every single person sucks the dick of Israel. Because all their fucking evidence is there and they can release it at any time. So like when you say, oh, they would have released it to prevent Trump. No, they wouldn't have because they're on the list too. But Israel, they're not on the list, right? Because they made the list. Epstein was their fucking asset, right? And they made the list. Now they have it all. And now they can just say, oh, you don't want to play along? Oh, well... Here you go. Yeah. Here's this piece of evidence.
See, so Cat Turd is on the whole thing of
this fucking guy.
No. I'm against him on this. For his opinion on this as well.
No, I don't have any proof of any of this. This is just a theory.
Yeah.
Don't come and kill me. I'm not suicidal. This is just my opinion.
And if he shoots himself in the back of the head, it's completely legitimately a suicide. So Cat Turd's like, no, I've known for a while there was no list.
How the fuck would you know? You don't know shit.
Well,
you're not on the inside of anything. You're just some fat redneck idiot.
He says he's personal friends with Bongino and Castro.
So fucking what?
So what? Yeah, right. But he's already like, well, we already knew there was nothing. I don't believe that.
Go through his old tweets, motherfucker.
I know.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know.
What a clown. That guy's such a fucking clown, man.
He's actually, there's a lot of shit going on with him right now, too. But I believe the evidence is there. I believe we still possess it.
Nope.
So when Trump was in office his first term, he wanted to release the Epstein list.
Okay.
And he was counseled, I forget who it was either Bob Barr or somebody else said, you cannot release this list, it will destroy the world. And Trump goes, okay, I won't do it. What list? This is what Trump said in an interview. So what's he talking about?
Well, again, like everyone assumes that we have like a piece of paper that says the list.
I'm not saying a piece of paper, but we can have a report that surmises what went down. That Tom Hanks was fucking little kids, not the Tom Hanks you know from TV, but a Tom Hanks from wherever. But
these
for
are the
some
games
reason
they
I pick on that guy but he just pisses me off.
But these are the stupid games that they play, right? They say, oh, release the list. And then like if some CNN guy says, well, actually there's no list, I got you. Then they say, no, we're talking about the report of the data. And then like 5 years later, when Trump finds out, oh shit, I'm on the list too. Oh, there's actually no list. What are you talking about? Look at the evidence.
I'm not on that. He's on that list. But
he's
that's
on
fine.
the list.
That's fine. You and I disagree. We're allowed to.
Dude, I didn't used to think so. That motherfucker's on the list.
Okay, so we have let's go with their story. Well, one, Pam Bondi is a fucking horrible liar. She cannot lie for shit. She cannot communicate for shit because she doesn't know what. Get rid of her. Resign. Fire her.
Well, he's not going to.
No, she's
the person. She's the Israel approved person.
Ding, 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 ding. Ron Berger prediction. She'll be gone by the mid to end of August.
I don't think so.
When Congress is on break.
I don't think so.
She's gone.
Well, she'll maybe be gone on permanent vacation in the Caribbean with the 2 guards that were guarding Epstein. That's what she'll be gone to.
No, she will. She'll be fired or resign. Personal reasons, she's got a lot going on in her life and whatever.
By the way, where did this footage come from? Because they said there was no footage.
Oh, the jail cell?
Yeah.
No, so they've always claimed. Well,
they said the cameras were down.
But then Bongino came out and said, "Oh, we have footage that proves that no one killed him." And the video footage, well, it did. We talked about this last week, right?
No, we didn't. That came out within the 2 episodes.
Oh, we didn't bring the map up? Oh my God!
No,
I think I'm dreaming about our podcast.
This is all new.
So the wow, I might literally legitimately be dreaming about our podcast. which what really bothers me is you're in my fucking dreams. Fuck!
Can't avoid me, bitch.
So the angle of that camera it's very unclear on what it actually shows because I thought I brought the map up.
No.
Holy fuck!
This didn't come out till during the week.
So, Epstein was killed in the 2nd floor cell. I said killed, by the way. And the camera was on another 2nd story landing. It's unclear if the only way to access that cell block is the door that was on the camera. I don't believe that's the only access point.
Okay.
So it should, because it doesn't even show the stairwell that went up to his cell. Which this is where Bongino. See, this is where Cat turns like, well, Bongino would lie because he left a $6 million job, which was his podcast. By the way, apparently he made $6 million on his podcast.
Okay.
Can we make $1? Can we make $2?
No, because to do that, you would have to start saying there's no Epstein list.
So no, because if you listen to Bongino, he was there's an Epstein list.
But it was all fake. He was all controlled.
Well, no, I think because Catter's like he's an honest man, and I'm not saying he's not. I'm not. I actually believe I believe Bongino's an honest guy.
You cannot build a giant podcast following by being an honest man.
Why not?
Because the advertisers will not give you anything.
Oh, I disagree.
Because eventually someone's going to come to you and say, "Hey, buddy, we got $1 million if you say this."
Yeah, I don't know.
And you're going to
I don't know if he would compromise himself.
Yes, they do. He made $6 million. What are you talking about? You don't make $6 million if you don't do what they fucking tell you to.
So what I'm getting at is Cat Turd is like Bongino doesn't lie. Bongino doesn't lie. He's on. Well, what Cat Turd is not realizing is what if he's been threatened? Because if you look at the fucking video of him and Kash Patel talking about. They look like fucking prisoners of war.
Right.
So it's like, stop thinking about what's right in front of you and think about what you see in the video.
He doesn't think. That's not his job. His job is to report what Trump tells him to. Because he's a dishonest liar, too. They're all fucking liars. You don't get the following like this if you're not a liar. I'm calling all you fuckers out. The quartering.
Come after us.
Even the people with like 100K followers.
Quartering, is that the quartering? Is that the guy that has those 2 women on? Or
no.
What is
you probably don't know the quartering. But it's all fake.
I've heard it.
They're all fake. They're all bullshit.
What's the host's name?
The quartering. His name's Jeremy.
What's he look like?
Like you, kind of.
Oh, he's sexy and good looking.
Okay. He has glasses. I think he has glasses.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the quartering.
Probably, but like it's all the same bullshit. It's all recycled fucking bullshit, and they do what they're told because the advertisers tell them you can't say this, you can't say vaccine this, you can't say that. You can maybe go a little here and you be edgy because our customers love edgy, so but you can't say that.
You think the coffee company is like, don't talk about the vaccine?
Of course.
No,
dude, it's in the fucking contract, right? Like they give you a giant contract. And then, like, your lawyer reads over and says, okay, here's what you can't talk about. And then you're sitting there and you want to sign it. and they have a check, like $1 million check. So they say, okay, you can sign it. Or you can be honest. Which one do you want to do?
So our official story is that we will never be wealthy.
No,
because we won't sell ourselves out.
I'm not doing this. No.
Okay. Well, that's right. We would be We'd be much more popular, much wealthier.
Dude, do you have any idea how many fucking bullshit fuckheads I get in the comments saying, "Hey, I work for this fucking media company. Like, we'll get you out to 100,000 listeners. Just give me a call." I'm like, it's all fucking. I just ignore this shit.
Wait, you're the one stopping us from becoming famous?
I don't want this shit.
I want to be famous. I would be walking down Fremont Street, and they're like, "You're Ron Morgan from the Carry the Case podcast."
Then you seek these idiots out.
And I would go, "Yes, I am."
Yeah, and then you can seek these idiots out. You can sign their bullshit contract, and I'll sit here and fucking correct you every time, and you still won't get the money.
I just want the free coffee.
You'll have to fire me from the podcast.
From was it 1776 coffee? I just want free fucking coffee.
Dude, those people, they sold out Kyle Rittenhouse. Those coffee people.
No, that was
Black Rifle. I was just talking about
Black Rifle. I'm talking about 1776
Oh, it's
coffee.
different one. Okay.
Yeah, no, because there's Black Rifle Coffee Company, and then there's another very similar name.
Oh God!
And it's not the same as Black Rifle. Black Rifle sucks.
They're all bullshit, though. It's all bullshit.
I don't know. I just want free coffee. I don't want $1. I don't want $20. Just give me a fucking pound of coffee every week.
All bullshit.
Where the fuck do we get going down here? So I believe Bongino and Patel. I believe because I do believe they're honest Americans. I believe they've been conflicted or compromised. I don't know the right word I'm looking for.
Yeah, but it's easy to do that with dishonest people. So it's not like the reason why Thomas Massey is not on the Epstein list is because Thomas Massey doesn't fuck little kids. He doesn't want to fuck little kids. Okay, these people want to fuck little kids. Or whatever crazy other shit
and Cash Patel do not want to fuck little kids.
Whatever their kink is, they have some kink. I guarantee
everyone's got a thing.
They have something that the rest of society would look down on them for, and the only people that can provide that thing are creeps like Jeffrey Epstein, right? So they go and they fucking they don't go to Epstein directly because they want to start out honest. They want to be like, well, I just want to get my rocks off. I'm just going to go to the local guy. But actually, the local guy.
The local guy.
Yeah, everyone's got a local guy.
You got a guy?
I don't answer questions.
Do little kids fall off in trucks for you?
But the local guy works for Epstein, right? You go up the chain and there's Epstein. So the local guy says, "Hey man, you're a good customer. I can get you some better deals. I can get go to my boss, right?" And then they go up the chain, and then eventually you're in Epstein's office, and he's showing you a tape of you fucking a little kid. So now you gonna play ball? You gonna play ball,
No,
Dan Bongino?
So yeah, I don't believe that.
They all do it.
Pretty confident that video doesn't exist.
Yeah, they all. Then why are they so afraid? What can they do to you that makes you so afraid? You're gonna kill me? So fucking what?
They can threaten their families.
So what?
No, that's a big deal.
Don't give me a fucking break,
For people with families, that's a big deal.
Arm your fucking house. Dude, you're the FBI. You can have armed guards 24/7. What are you talking about?
If you have daughters in college, what are you going to do? Put armed guards on them?
Yes. Dude, you make $6 million a year. You can't afford bodyguards? Fuck you, fucking fraud.
It's not the body... Okay, whatever. I'm not getting into this whole thing. All I know is I don't like what Trump said. I think the Epstein should exist. I wish Bongino and...
Yeah, it exists in Israel. We can't get to it. It's in Israel.
No, I don't believe it is.
I'm sorry, it is.
I believe we have... Okay, so here's the thing. I do believe a Supreme Court, at least one Supreme Court justice is on that list. John Roberts. Sorry,
you okay?
Yeah, I choked a little bit. It made it sound like I said John Roberts, but I don't think I did because I can't prove it. Fucking pedophile. There may be more on there as well because if you look. The Supreme Court. Okay, so I've never really cared who the president was. They're the face man of the country. They just go out and whatever, shake babies and kiss hands. it's a play on words. But they starting in 2020, they were acting different.
No,
they were. They were. Okay, can the Supreme Court decide what cases they want to take, so they can punt certain cases.
Yeah.
Okay. So they can punt certain cases that they just don't want to deal with.
Well, no. It's more
what's
like,
the exception on that?
It's more like they agree with the inferior court, so they're just not going to take the appeal.
They can punt for whatever reason.
Yeah,
because they used to punt every gun case.
Yeah,
because they knew how they would have to. But they never took the cases.
Right.
Because they didn't want to say what they had to say.
Okay.
So there's only a few cases they shouldn't be able to punt. That would be anything in DC. Okay. Because that's their judicial.
Right. Board. There's no lower court to go start with. A
state-to-state lawsuit.
Right.
That solely falls upon the Supreme Court. And they were punting those cases.
Huh.
And the cases I'm talking about is Texas started it with a lawsuit against the blue states about how they counted their ballots and how they assessed stuff. And a bunch of other states joined right in. Yeah. And the Supreme Court punted them all. Huh. There was no other court that could hear that case. Right. Except the Supreme Court. Right. And they punted it. Well, that's not within. I don't know if that's in their purview.
Yeah, I haven't studied that part of the Constitution very closely.
But they should have taken the Texas lawsuit.
We could look it up real quick. It's a pretty small document.
What do you mean?
Just read the Constitution.
Well, it's not. It's the Supreme Court is the only judicial branch that can rule on a lawsuit from state to state.
Right, but it doesn't mean. Hold on.
So my point is that they punted those cases. They were compromised, and I believe they were on the Epstein Island list. It was 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of them were. Okay, we don't want dead air here, so I guess I'll just start making shit up until you're done reading.
Judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and equity arising under the Constitution, the laws of the United States, treaties made which shall be made under due authority, to all cases affecting between states and citizens of another state, between 2 different states, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it doesn't say they have to take a case, which I don't know what that means, though.
If there's no other court that can hear the case, they should be forced to take it.
That's not necessarily true because, like, that
everyone has a right to. I want to sue a ham sandwich.
Yeah, and the court can throw you.
They still have to hear me.
No, they don't. They can read your complaint and say this is not a valid complaint. Goodbye.
Okay, but Texas was a valid complaint. And the other states jumped on. Well, no, it's whether Texas was right or not. I'm not saying they were right. I'm saying they had the evidence and they had.
That's not what makes a valid complaint. Like a valid complaint, it has to be like. It's hard to determine state to state, but like for a personal matter, let's say like you wear a pink shirt and I don't like your pink shirt, so I sue you. So I write a big fucking complaint to the court and I say, well, Ron's pink shirt offends me. The court's gonna say, well, what's actually your injury? You have no injury. You can't. There's no case here. Goodbye.
Well, but in my case, the ham sandwich hurt me. It touched me in areas that a ham sandwich should not touch me.
Right, so what was Texas's claim of injury? No, I don't know. It could be one. I don't know.
It's been 5 years. It was basically around the ballot counting and how they counted ballots.
Right, but Texas has to assert somehow
they had evidence.
It's not about evidence. It's not, dude. It's not. Evidence has nothing to do with it. It has to be this state's actions injured Texas's sovereignty in this specific way. That's what they have to say.
Because Biden won and Trump lost, that was the damage. You misrepresented your votes. You miscounted your vote. You let illegals vote. You counted wrong. I mean, we all know. You do know 2020 was not a fair election, right? Or are you still stuck on that? It was a fair election.
I'm saying it wasn't fair, but I still don't know that it wasn't fair to the point that it matters.
The evidence is piling up. Just look at it.
It's not really.
Oh,
there's nothing new has come out.
A lot of shit new has come out.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it has.
Stop reading cat turd. Like, did you read getting this?
Okay. Within a few months, I'm sure it's going to come out and it's going to say.
No, it's not.
They've already. I believe there's been like Trump won Wisconsin. Trump won Georgia.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, you really think Sleepy Joe got elected?
It doesn't matter if I think he really. I think there's no way he won Wisconsin. Like Trump did not win Wisconsin. Have you talked to people from Wisconsin?
The cheeseheads?
Yeah, like it's freaking nuts. Of course they're gonna vote for blue.
No, I don't know. Whatever. But my point is that I believe there was some documentation that somebody went to the Supreme Court with and said, "Oh, you want to hear the Texas case? is this you in his picture fucking this little boy? And the Supreme Court Justice goes, yeah, it looks like me. Oh, so you want to hear the Texas case? Oh, no, I don't want to hear the Texas case.
It's possible. I don't know.
Oh, this country is so fucked.
Okay, well, I got some good news for you.
Okay, let's get off this.
And it actually has...
but wait, I will say what Trump said, and that is the worst possible thing he could have said as president. I do not support what he said. I still support him because I still want this country to succeed. But what that reporter was asking about was people who fuck and rape children. And we're just going to discount that, and we're just going to throw that off to the side. Like, well, he's a disgusting human being. Yes, he is a disgusting human being, and we need to find the rest of the disgusting human beings. And apparently Trump doesn't want to.
Because he's on the list.
He's not on the list.
He's on the list.
I cannot.
He's on the list.
That's fine. As you know, we disagree a lot.
So let's get to the good news, and this actually comes from the courts, the very courts that we shit on all the time.
Okay.
So they finally, found a nut. That squirrel found a nut. The blind squirrel.
Yeah.
Do you remember the name Douglas Mackey?
Why does that sound familiar?
I know you know the name, but you don't know why. So he was convicted. I think it was 2016 election.
Oh, he was the meme maker.
He was the meme. Well, he didn't make them actually. He got them from 4chan or something.
Yeah.
So he took memes from 4chan about like, hey, you can text to vote and text to this number, and you can vote for Hillary Clinton. And he put them on Twitter.
He's gonna be a rich motherfucker.
He got convicted for conspiracy to prevent or to prohibit right to vote or some bullshit. Right.
So what was his jail sentence?
It was like 17 months.
It was like 7 months.
Yeah. Okay. So, he's already time served.
Yeah.
Like he's already served it, but his conviction has been vacated.
Yeah, by a judge. By a judge, not by Trump.
Right.
That's important.
He wasn't pardoned. Yeah. He appealed, and the funny thing is the reason the appeal went through. Did you read this?
No, I've heard whisperings about it. I haven't.
Okay, so like the conviction was conspiracy to violate other people's right to vote.
Yeah.
Now, what is required for a conspiracy?
A plan with other people to do wrong.
So if you go on the internet and download memes and then post those memes to Twitter, who have you planned to do anything with?
Well, I mean, with the internet, I mean, you don't know what other foot traffic they had of his internet.
Yes, they do. It was all in the court.
Oh, what?
It was in the case.
Okay. So I'm sure conspiracy did not exist.
No, that's the reason. There was nobody else. He did this by himself. There's nobody else.
Dude, I was posting memes and I was making these fucking memes. Republicans vote on Tuesday, Democrats vote on Wednesday. That kind of shit. I was just doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
But that's why, like, on Facebook, I don't do fuck on Facebook anymore. I might be like, oh, that's a nice tomato you grow to your garden. Oh, yeah, that cucumber.
I just don't use this shit. It's a waste of time.
No, okay, I've lived in 6 different states.
I don't care.
I've got friends.
I don't want to talk to those people. The people I want to talk to, I'm on private messaging apps with. And
but these people I don't really want to talk to. I just want to compliment their tomatoes.
I don't want to know those people. I don't want them to know me.
No,
but no, he's he's already served his time, so he probably will get a loss. Hopefully, he gets a loss.
I'm pretty sure there's lawyers at his front door, but sign here.
No, here's what I don't get is why. Where was his defense lawyer during the case, saying, "Your Honor, conspiracy requires 2 more people. Where's the other people?"
Okay,
where was that? Why?
Well, okay, but hold on. It was a setup, and this is why he's going to make millions, because look at the Trump trials.
Yeah,
they weren't legit.
No,
they weren't real.
Right.
The rule of law did not exist.
But the defense attorneys are not bringing up these obvious points. For example,
J6ers.
I'll give you an example. So at the Trump trial, the first thing the judge does is read the charges against you.
Okay, right? And they had none.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay.
The judge reads the. See, now you got me all fucking flustered here. The judge reads the charges against you and says, "Do you understand these charges laid before you?" Mm-hmm. And what did Trump say? "Yes, I understand." Why would you say that? The charges were bullshit. I don't understand, Your Honor. How is this a felony? Please explain to me.
Okay,
and then the judge could say, well, it's a felony because you use these business dealings to cover up other crimes. Oh, okay. Well, what were the other crimes? Oh, we don't have to tell you. Okay, well, I don't understand the charges, Your Honor.
Right.
But he didn't say that. He said, yes, I understand. No. So they have his consent on the fucking record. Yes, I understand the charges.
So let's go J6ers.
Okay.
Denied due process.
Right, but again, they do the same shit. They get some public defender or some fucking rinky-dink guy out of the phone book, and they don't know jack shit, and they don't fucking advocate for you. And these people are dumb as fucking rocks, and they can't fucking do this. They don't listen to the Canary in the Cage podcast, where we give not legal advice, but advice on how to deal with legal issues. And they just fucking sit there and they take it. They fucking take it up the ass. They don't know the law. They don't even read the law that's being charged against them. And they don't say, well, wait a minute, I can't be guilty of this.
He was targeted to be arrested, and he was going to jail no matter what his lawyer did.
That's not necessarily true, dude. Because it comes down to the jury.
Dude.
The jury said guilty. Because he fucking sat there, and his lawyer didn't bring up any of these fucking points.
Juries can be compromised.
Dude, if you don't bring up the points that favor your defense, what do you expect the jury's going to say?
So the charges were, sir, you reposted a meme that said this.
Yeah.
You committed a crime.
Those aren't the charges.
What were
the charges are conspiracy to violate someone else's rights to vote. And then you would say to the judge, well, Judge, what's a conspiracy? Oh, it's when two or more people plan and act.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, where's the other people? I don't see. I'm here by myself. Where's the other people?
No, okay.
He didn't say that.
Okay, with that defense, there were two more people.
Who? No, there wasn't.
He admitted to not making the meme.
Uh-huh.
He reposted the meme.
Yeah.
That's two people.
No, it's not.
Someone
because he
made the
just
meme.
downloaded a random meme he found on the internet. That wasn't two people planning.
That somebody else made.
Yeah. But there was no planning. There was no coordination. There was no that nobody even talked to each other.
He should have went to jail. It's a First Amendment violation, and he deserves to have millions
Okay, but like, stop letting them do this to you. Fucking learn the law. It's not complicated most of the time, especially criminal. Criminal law is the fucking simplest thing ever. Dude, like,
have you ever lived in a small town?
No.
They control. There's a lot of shit that goes on that.
All you have to do is read the fucking law in open court. It's on transcripts. A lot of them are recording it nowadays.
It doesn't work that way.
Yes, it does work that. Dude, I see videos all the time of a good lawyer. Shut the fuck up.
So a video?
Of a good lawyer in court saying, Your Honor, the statute says this, and my client allegedly did that. How does this act get covered by that statute? And the judge looks at it and says, you're right. Case dismissed. It happens all the fucking time. You just need a lawyer that's not a fucking retard.
And the other way happens all the time as well.
Not really. Show me those videos. I don't see those videos.
Well, a lot of those judges will ban cameras in their courtrooms.
Okay, show me the transcripts. Show me any. Because every time I see someone get railroaded, like Mackey or Trump or Jason, like I read the transcripts and I'm like, you're a fucking moron. Why did you let him get away with this?
How many
Trump said himself, yes, Your Honor, I understand the charges. No, you don't. Why are you lying? You're lying in court. You're committing perjury.
So explain the J6ers to me.
Well, which one? There's like 1,000 of them. I don't know.
They weren't brought to trial. Their due process was ignored. They were in court awaiting trial for like 4 years. Isn't that a violation of our Constitution right there?
Probably.
Yeah, no one cared. It was the fix was in, the judges agreed, and juries can be compromised.
Okay, file for habeas corpus. Did any of them file for habeas corpus?
I don't know.
Exactly, you don't know. That means they probably didn't because they're all fucking idiots. And here's the problem. Here's the real problem, right? So to be a lawyer, to practice law, to represent other people, you have to pass the bar and get these association bullshits, right? That's where the compromise comes in, right? Because to be a defense attorney, you have to sign on to their bullshit. You have to play by their rules. So, like, I'll give you an example. A defense attorney cannot say, by the way, the jury has the right of nullification. You can't say that. But if you defend yourself, you can say whatever the fuck you want, right? By the way, jury, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you don't believe this law is just, you can vote not guilty. You can say that as a pro se defendant.
In the Diddy trial, I brought up the fact they showed the video of him beating the hell out of that girl. In the hotel.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The Diddy trial.
Oh, yeah, Diddy.
Yeah. The diddler.
P. Diddy.
That was a state charge. That was a state crime.
Okay.
That was not a federal crime.
Okay.
They had no right to show that.
That's not... Dude, you don't understand the rules of evidence. Like, you're just making shit up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, you can't just say they have no right to show a video in court. You don't know why they showed the video, what it was relating to. Okay. You don't know any of this because you didn't watch the trial, read the trial transcript.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
You cannot show something.
Yes, you can.
Oh, my God.
Yes, you can if it's fucking relevant to the case.
How is that relevant?
Read the case and find out, dumbass. Don't fucking sit here and argue about it. And read the case.
They let it happen.
See, like, you don't know. You say, I don't know. I don't know how the rules work. I don't know law. If you were a J6er, you'd be fucking rotting in prison right now because you don't know shit, and the lawyer you hired wouldn't know shit. And, like, this is what keeps happening. Stop hiring people that don't know shit.
For some reason, you want to obsess on it's the lawyer, the bad lawyer.
That's a huge part of it.
It's a conflicted judge, a conflicted jury, and a prosecutor that has...
Right, but if you have a good lawyer, he fucking lays it all out one by one, and there's nothing they can't deny it. So
Trump didn't have good lawyers in the New York case?
No! Did you see how fucking they argued? Like, they're fucking...
The judge was objecting to shit that the prosecutor wasn't objecting to.
You yourself agree that one of Trump's worst aspects is hiring people.
Right, yes.
That includes lawyers.
The judge said you can't call that witness up. The judge said that witness is not allowed to testify.
To who and to over what?
In the Trump case with what's the fucking goofy fucking guy's name? In the case with we talked about.
Dude, you're the one making a point here. You don't know your own facts.
Because it's not something I keep in my mind.
Then stop trying to use it as a point. It's not a point in your favor.
The judge that prosecuted Trump for the 34 felonies would not allow certain witnesses that the defense wanted to bring up. He would not allow them.
So what?
What the fuck?
Did you read the trial transcripts? Did you read why he wouldn't allow them? Did you read any? Do you know the rules of who's an allowable witness? Really? What are the rules?
Even the lawyer.
What are the rules? What are the rules of who's an allowable witness?
They have to have first-hand knowledge of the...
Not for the defense.
The defense?
You said the defense lawyer tried to call someone.
He called him, and the judge said, no, they can't. You can't.
Okay, why?
And then another
Why did he say that? Don't just
I would have to look back into what...
Okay, then you can't use it as a point in your favor. You lose. This is not a point for you. No. You're just saying things. You don't have any fucking real arguments. You don't know the rules.
Okay, how about this? Name one thing that happened to Trump with Judge Macron that was, or whatever the fuck his name is, that was actually legit. Name one thing. One thing the guy did, except...
That's not the point.
No. It was a setup case.
That's not the fucking point. You're not even getting what I'm saying to you. It does matter that they're against you. Fair, it does matter. But if you have a competent defense attorney, stop interrupting me. Jesus fucking Christ!
You won't fucking stop.
If you have a competent defense attorney, he can help mitigate against that. But Trump did not have competent defense attorneys.
Yes, he did.
No, he fucking didn't.
Yes, he did.
Why didn't any of them bring up?
The judge would just shut them down.
Why didn't any of them ever bring up what are the underlying felonies? It never got asked.
The judge would not even release the charges at the beginning of the trial.
What do you mean? Yes, he did.
Yeah, no, he did not.
He read them to Trump.
About this.
He read them to Trump. Okay. He said, these are the charges against you. Okay. Do you understand?
We had
Trump said, yes, I do.
We had the same argument back when...
Right, and you were still wrong.
I was 100% right.
He read the fucking charges in open court. What are you talking about? You're charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records as a class whatever felony.
Okay. So what was his...
Do you understand, Mr. Trump? Do you understand these charges against you, Mr. Trump? Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Okay.
Where's the defense attorney? No, Your Honor, my client does not understand the charges.
What was that judge's direction to the jury at the end of the trial?
I don't care. You keep bringing up... You think that I'm arguing it wasn't against him. It was against him. The point is, his defense attorneys were fucking morons.
The judge, no. This is
yes, they were.
This is outside the defense. At the end of the trial.
It doesn't matter.
No, listen.
It doesn't matter. You're not making a point. You're not making a valid point, Ron.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
You're not making a valid point.
Let me talk now.
Ron.
You blow gas out of your fucking mouth for an hour.
You keep
Let me
saying
talk.
the court did this. Okay. I don't care. That's not what I'm arguing about.
Closing statement, trial's over. The judge goes to the jury and goes, you have 34 counts. You don't need to find him guilty on all of them.
So what?
So if you find him guilty on one, and
so what?
Shut the fuck up.
So what?
Shut the fuck
Make
up.
a point, Ron. Make a fucking point.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
You're not making a point.
Shut the
You're
fuck
not
up.
showing how his defense attorneys were competent. That's the argument. It's
No,
not
it's
the
not.
court. It's not what the court did. It's what his defense attorneys did.
You want to prove the defense attorneys were incompetent.
They were.
I'm saying,
we just proved it, Ron. They let him get away with this. They let the court get away with this, Ron. That's what makes them incompetent.
I'm gonna take a nap.
How are you this dumb, Ron?
Yourself out,
Ron, how are you this dumb? You're only proving my case. You're proving my point for me. The court did this. The court did that. Okay, where was the objection?
Where's the
motion to dismiss?
Shut the fuck up. The trial was over. The closing statements have been made. Okay? So the judge, the lawyers can't say shit.
Yes, they can.
No,
Ron.
they can't.
Yes, they can. No. You don't know anything about how this works. You don't know shit about how this works. Okay. Why do you keep arguing when you literally have no fucking idea how criminal law works?
Give me another example of closing statements being done, and then the judge giving the jury directions, and somebody objecting.
Objection, judge. That's illegal.
You're just making up words now. How about you give me an exact example of this?
Why do I need an exact example,
because
Ron?
The judge,
Ron, if the judge says...
Oh my God.
Ron, shut up and listen. If the judge...
You won't shut the fuck up to let me talk.
Because you keep going on irrelevant bullshit.
Because you gotta hear... I want you to hear these words.
I want you to say...
You need to close the fucking mouth, open your ears.
I want you to say relevant things.
Can we get sticks?
I want you to make relevant arguments, Ron. Yes. Prove that his defense attorney is competent. No, you're not. You're arguing about the judge.
God.
I don't want to talk about the judge. I want to talk. I want to talk about his defense attorneys, Ron.
You know you're wrong.
Ron,
that's what you want to talk about.
We're talking about his defense attorneys, Ron.
No, I'm talking about conflicted court.
It doesn't matter. That's not the argument.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't, Ron.
Oh my dear God.
Ron, I already agree that they're corrupt.
Okay.
Stop arguing with me about that.
Right, so if they're corrupt, then what the fuck?
Why isn't his defense attorneys doing anything?
If the judge is corrupt, what can the defense attorneys do?
They can argue about it in open fucking court and put it on transcript. Ron, listen to me. Ron,
okay, I heard you. You're done.
Ron, listen to me Ron.
You won't stop fucking talking.
Ron, listen to me very closely.
Oh, I can't.
If you don't make an objection...
My neighbor's
Ron,
fucking talking.
If you don't make an objection in the trial, then when you later appeal the conviction, you cannot bring up that objection that you did not make.
Okay.
So you need to make the fucking objection in the trial, even if the judge overrules you.
You don't think his attorneys were objecting?
No, they weren't.
And he was being
they weren't. It's on open fucking trial. It's on video, Ron. Go watch it. They did jack shit, Ron. They let this happen.
No.
You're retarded.
No, you're stupid.
You're absolutely fucking retarded, Ron. His attorneys let this happen to him.
No.
Yes, they did.
The court was conflicted. And
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. His attorneys let them get away with it.
No.
Yes, they did.
The judge.
They just fucking stood there and did nothing.
What do have you not heard the word contempt?
Ron.
Have you heard the word contempt?
I don't care.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't care.
What does contempt mean?
I don't
what
care.
Does contempt mean?
I don't care,
what
Ron.
Does it mean?
I don't care.
Oh, you don't know what it means. So you don't know what it means.
Ron.
Here, let's
Ron, if you don't get contempt charges, Ron, shut the fuck up. Ron, if you don't get contempt charges for your client, you are not representing your fucking client. You are incompetent.
You can go to jail.
Stop arguing. You just
lost. A lawyer can go to jail. I lost shit.
So what? So what?
A lawyer.
If your lawyer will not go to jail for you, he's not representing you, Ron.
Okay.
What are you talking? You're proving my case.
The world you live in is amazing.
You are proving my fucking case for me. If this man...
You won't even let me fucking talk.
Because you keep talking about irrelevant bullshit.
I'm saying the courts are conflicted.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It
doesn't matter, Ron. None of that matters. It doesn't matter. If your defense attorney's a moron, you're gonna fucking lose.
Who was Trump's attorneys?
I don't fucking know.
No, I mean, we should look into this. Because you're saying that they're incompetent. I don't think they were.
Okay.
I think the judge was overstepping his judicial...
Dude, but they stood there and did nothing. If you stand there and do nothing, you can't appeal.
Okay.
You have to fight for your clients.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying they're incompetent in general. Like, I bet you they're fucking great lawyers when they're not representing Trump.
Thank
but
God
when they
we're not gonna
represent
be
Trump,
sued.
someone came to them and said, hey, you're going to take this fucking case.
Okay.
Because that's what happens when you're in the bar. You have to obey.
Okay. You want to argue that his defense attorneys were bad.
They were.
I want to argue that the court was conflicted.
But that doesn't matter.
Why not?
Because if your defense attorneys represent you, then you have a fucking fighting chance.
The judge... Okay.
Ron, okay.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. A judge sitting at his bench, you got two attorneys. This attorney's saying something the judge doesn't like. Can the judge bang his gavel and go, you need to stop talking?
Probably.
Okay, so we're there.
Okay.
So I object. Nope, overruled.
Okay.
Does that happen?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe they objected and they were overruled?
Yeah.
By a conflicted judge?
But they didn't object.
How do you know this?
Watch the fucking trial!
Did you watch the trial?
Dude, go read the transcripts.
Jesus
Christ.
There is no
you
watching
didn't watch
the trial.
it.
There is no watching the trial.
It was on video.
There were no cameras.
What do you mean? We have on video Trump saying, yes, I understand the charges.
There was no cameras in that courtroom.
Am I thinking of something else?
I don't know.
But it's all written transcripts regardless.
Okay, written transcripts I agree with.
Go read them.
Okay.
Show me the objections that got
wasn't
overruled.
like a month-long trial?
Show me the objections that got overruled unfairly. Show them to me. I'm telling you they didn't do it.
I don't care.
Right, you don't care because you think that the defense attorney doesn't matter.
From day one.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter, Ron. It doesn't matter. Because if your defense attorney represents you, the jury can say, well, this judge is unfair. Not guilty.
Okay.
But they didn't do that. They didn't fight for their clients. You goddamn idiots.
You understand juries can be conflicted too, right?
So what? If you don't have competent representation, then you lose. Period. You're talking about, let's say you have a 20% chance to win with a good attorney. If you have a bad attorney, you have a 0% chance, Ron. He had a 0% chance instead of a 20% chance.
There was not one legit... Give me one legit charge that was faced on Trump in that trial. One charge.
Ron, once you say, I understand the charges, Your Honor, then they're legitimate. They magically become legitimate because you say, I understand those charges, Your Honor.
Okay. I don't believe it's that cut and dry.
It is that cut and dry.
Okay. But name one charge that was legit.
They're all legit because Trump agreed to them. Trump said, yes, sir, I understand. I understand, sir. Yep, I understand this charge. I understand this charge. All 34, I sure understand them. Because I'm Trump. I'm a big smart guy. I understand things. He's a fucking ego-driven moron. And he couldn't just say, no, sir, I don't understand the charges. Please explain them to me like I'm a dumbass. Okay. That's all you gotta do. Because if you do that, if you go to a fucking traffic ticket and you do that, you're gonna get off 9 times out of 10. Because when the judge explains the charges to you, and you say, well, the cop's statement says this, and you said that, I don't understand why I'm here.
Okay. So, at some point in this 2 or 3 hour long debate we're going to have, I'm going to say what I wanted to say. I want to tell you what the judge told the jury before they went.
It doesn't matter. We all know. It's all public. We all know. We talked about it on the podcast. It doesn't fucking matter, Ron.
Why don't you tell me?
It doesn't matter.
Why don't you tell me what it was?
It doesn't matter.
The fuck it doesn't.
It doesn't.
If you're a constitutionalist and you say it doesn't matter, you're fucking
If you don't object, you can't appeal, Ron.
Can you object after your closing statement?
Yes.
You can object.
Yes, retard.
After
Judge, I object. This is illegal. You can't do that.
I don't believe that to be true.
Yes, you fucking can.
Okay, well,
why are you this stupid?
Why are you this fucking stupid?
I'm not.
You cannot object to the judge.
Yes, you fucking can, dude. That's how you get appeals to go.
Okay.
Fucking dumb.
So he told the jury, out of the 34
So what? We've already discussed this. We already discussed this, Ron. We don't need to tell them again.
We may have one new listener who wasn't here for that.
They don't care.
I don't care. I'm going to say it because you obviously don't want me to say it.
Dude.
So I'm going to say it.
It's not relevant.
I'm not going to back off of this.
It's not relevant.
I can get louder than you.
It's not relevant.
More than you.
It's not relevant.
To prove my point.
You don't have a point.
The judge and the jury can be conflicted.
So what?
What the fuck?
That's not a point.
Wait,
I already agree with that, so why are you arguing?
So the judge told the jury.
I already know this, Ron. I already know the judge is corrupt. I already know he broke the law. You're not making a fucking argument.
The judge told the jury.
It doesn't matter.
That you don't have to find him guilty on all charges.
I object.
As long as
I object, Your Honor. That's illegal according to New York Statute 1234. You cannot say that, Judge. I object. Overruled. Okay, fine. I'll appeal. But they didn't object. If you don't object, you can't appeal.
Okay.
That's how it works. If you don't object, you can't appeal.
Oh my God.
That's the point.
You obviously don't understand the court system. Have you ever been in court?
Yes.
For what?
Traffic tickets. Or,
yeah. Ooh, you were speeding?
I don't answer questions like that.
Beautiful answer.
Okay, so let's get away some money because it's now past 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And we got to get through this shit. So we got to pull up the site here.
But the judge did tell the jury to find one guilty of each different charges.
Okay, so what? The judge is corrupt. You're not making an argument that I disagree with.
But I'm also proving the jury was corrupt.
No, they weren't. The jury just does what they're told.
They weren't.
They just do what they're told, Ron. They're stupid idiots who do what they're told.
Give your money
They're stupid sheep. They just do. Oh, the judge said, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Dude, they were so conflicted. It wasn't even funny.
It doesn't fucking matter.
And you're just like,
it doesn't matter.
Stupid home.
Stop pretending this matters. Stop pretending this is the key factor.
Normal. This seems normal.
Stop pretending this is the key factor, Ron.
Chicken.
This is not the key factor.
I like chicken.
If your defense attorneys don't object, you can't appeal, Ron.
Ooh, that noodle was good.
If your defense attorneys don't fight for you, you can't win.
Okay.
Dumbass.
Okay.
You're still fucking stupid.
No, it's Dumas.
By the way, Midnight, who won last week, you did not come collect. So we're going to do a double this week.
Okay.
And last week's challenge was, so Michael Madsen died.
Yeah.
And we asked, what's your favorite performance?
I actually want to hear this.
I thought there was going to be all Reservoir Dogs. So I thought about maybe I should have banned that, but we didn't actually get that many Reservoir Dogs. So
okay, no, I mean he had a deep career. So
so the first one is another new guy, K4R4B3Y. And his answer was Reservoir Dogs plus Kill Bill. So,
okay.
We got Mike GrooveDude, who is our mushroom guy here in Vegas. His answer was War Games. Bet you didn't remember he was in War Games.
I did not know
he was one of the soldiers.
Oh, okay, a bit part. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think he still had some speaking roles, but yeah. So we got L337 with Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, so do you remember the Loop in Chicago?
Yeah.
Johnny B?
No.
You don't remember Johnny B?
I didn't care about the DJs. I just fucking listened to music.
So Buzz Killman, you don't know anything on that?
No.
So Buzz Killman was Johnny B's sidekick. Johnny B was a shock jock.
Okay.
It was the 90s. Buzz Killman was in a movie. He was in Silence of the Lamb.
Okay.
He was an orderly in the elevator. Sorry, I thought it was funny.
Almagest, who has another unexpected answer. Species. Remember that one?
I probably never saw that movie.
I think it was 96 or 95. Natasha Henstridge or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
And the whole big thing back then was like a sci-fi alien movie where she got naked. No, that was the whole big thing with that. And Michael Madsen was, I think, the main male lead.
Really? Okay.
You think he was like a cop going after. I never saw that movie, but yep, he was in that. We got MoneroMash. And his answer is 2 for Kill Bill and Hateful Eight. So he was in Hateful Eight as well. I saw it once, but I don't really remember a whole lot about it. The only thing I remember about
Eight had such a small cast.
Well, it was 8 of them at least. I think there was 10 people. The only thing I remember about that movie is Kurt Russell smashing a guitar.
Yeah.
And it turned out that was actually like an antique guitar that was worth like $1 million. And like they put it on the set like it was a fucking set piece. And like it wasn't in the script that he was going to smash it, but he's an actor.
Yeah.
And like they improvise a lot.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, this will look better if I take the guitar and smash it. And like,
why would they put $1 million guitar?
I don't fucking know.
Why would they put a live round and a gun? So Alec Baldwin can shoot.
They're Hollywood retards. What do you want? All right, they're probably the same people that defended Trump in his case. So we got MavMcQ who said Kill Bills. We got a lot of Kill Bills. And he said he especially liked the death scene where he got bit in his face with a black mamba snake.
Okay.
And then we have Ein with Reservoir Dogs.
Wow, that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
That's a record.
That is a record. So let's see who's gonna get the double
spin to win.
MavMcQ. All
Come
right.
find us, motherfucker, and you get some money.
Okay. What do we got next?
I don't know what I have.
You had the weather cloud seeding
shit. Yeah, do we have even time to get into that?
I mean, I have all the time in the world. It's up to you.
Well, I'm just thinking of our listeners. So,
They can scroll past.
Do you believe in cloud seeding?
Well, I mean, obviously they do it.
Okay, so you believe that it actually exists?
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to do it, sure. But I don't know how successful they are or what consequences
So there was
are.
cloud seeding being done in Texas on July 2nd.
Is that what hold on a second, because I remember seeing you post this. Or maybe it wasn't you.
No, I posted about it. But
I saw you post about it, but there was something else that said...
The CEO came out and said we were cloud seeding.
Well, he said they were doing experiments about something or other, but that he said they weren't related.
He's changing his tone now.
Okay, well, I don't... Yeah, I mean, like, I don't fucking know. Like,
But this here, you say they can't see shit.
Yeah.
This is the list of the 13 states that reported flooding in the last week.
yeah, see, now I saw this, and I thought to myself, okay, well... Last year, how many states had flooding in the same time period?
Okay, so let's how about we deal with Texas?
Yeah.
The flood that killed, I think we're at 70-something people right now.
Uh-huh.
So that area is called like Flood Alley or...
Okay, yeah.
So it's happened before.
Yeah.
The last time a flood happened was in 1987.
Uh-huh.
And I don't believe as many people died, but a number of people were...
Well, there were probably less people living there.
Well, no, it was the camp. The campgrounds. They were evacuating people out in a bus, and the bus got stuck, and the people had to jump off the bus.
Uh-huh.
Some died, some lived. But so it has happened before.
Yeah.
But with the cloud seeding, so this is going to be very confusing.
Wait, do you like Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah.
He had an album called Texas Flood in the 80s, so like...
Okay.
This was the thing.
I'm not saying... This is where I'm going to get... So, I forgot what I was going to say. You interrupted Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Got him!
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't happen very often.
This is how they actually do it. Not threaten you. This is how they do it.
So, do you remember Dubai? When Dubai flooded?
Yeah.
And they initially came out and said, we weren't cloud seeding.
Okay.
And then they came out and said, yeah, we were.
Okay.
So, they flooded a desert town because they were cloud seeding.
Okay.
So, cloud seeding does exist. Right now, we have 13 states that reported in the last week.
Yeah.
Now, Illinois is on here.
Yeah.
There's
always flooding somewhere in Illinois.
Yeah, I mean, but up around Chicago, I don't know. I mean, I can't verify all of these.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact, Texas, North Carolina, New Mexico, those I know for a fact are flooding with,
See, like,
with loss of life.
I fucking hate when people make posts like this because like there's no context. Like, well, is this more than normal? Is this less than normal?
Well,
like, I don't know. You're not telling me any info that's useful. You're just trying to get people mad.
But that's the global climate change people. They don't talk about the history.
No, that's this guy that you reposted.
No. Well, that's actually why I brought this up for, because I don't know about a lot of these. If the flooding, because the first thing I said in Texas, it has flooded just as bad there before.
Yeah.
So is cloud seeding the problem? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, like, okay, it's even if it is, it's too early to know to be able to analyze that and get a definitive answer because it's not a old technology, right? It's relatively new technology.
Yeah. Well, okay, and that could be the problem. They don't know how much product to put out there.
Right.
To get how much.
Right, so who the fuck knows?
But then again, it could be different in every climate because, like here, we're dry.
Yeah.
In Florida and Texas, they're wet.
Yeah.
So I would think the more cloud seeding you put out, the more rain you get. Here, you probably got to put out double or triple the amount to get rain. I don't understand this, but the problem is, what the fuck is going on? If this isn't because okay, so we have this, and this may not be completely accurate. This may not say the history of this. Maybe all these towns have flooded in the past. But if you look at the bigger picture, in the last 5 years, how many towns have we lost?
I don't know.
Paradise, California, gone.
Okay.
By fire.
We've lost more towns to economic shit than the flooding.
Well, okay, economic. I'm talking about somebody doing something deceptive.
Okay.
Economic, you can probably
Well, it's not even deceptive because like it's not like they're hiding it, right? They're saying, okay, we're going to do this experiment, and this is what we think is going to happen, and this is what we're trying to test, or this is what we're trying to accomplish.
But we've had mass destruction across this country. Because I know you and I argue about the hurricane hitting Asheville, North Carolina. I say a hurricane cannot go that far inland.
Of course it can.
I say a hurricane cannot exist in the mountains. They can't, and that's just true. They don't.
They do.
They don't. Give me one example.
Just go look at the fucking historical hurricane charts.
I have.
Go look.
Give me one example.
You haven't. I guarantee you.
Okay, how about this? How about this? Give me one example of a hurricane that has come over 100 miles inland.
There's plenty.
Name one.
We had one that hit Chicago.
We never had a hurricane hit.
Yes, we did.
We may have had a tropical storm.
No, we were in the fucking very edge of the hurricane while it was still classified as a hurricane.
What hurricane was that?
I don't fucking. It was in 2000 something or other. I remember it.
What hurricane hit Chicago? Just Google that shit. And they're gonna be like, "What?" Even Google's gonna go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So you're saying we can get hit by a hurricane here?
Here, no.
Why not?
Because we're on the West Coast.
Hurricanes have hit the West Coast before.
But they don't.
But hurricanes have hit the West Coast.
They don't hit the West Coast the way they hit the East Coast.
Okay.
And also, so when you're saying mountains, right?
Mountains are called hurricane stoppers.
Right. But when
Did you hear those words?
We are well past the mountains. Okay.
Wait, we hear.
Yes.
But how many mountain ranges have to be crossed from a hurricane to get to Vegas? I believe there's two. Yeah, two.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
And Asheville is in the mountains. So the hurricane was in the process of being stopped. That's what you're not getting.
No, give me the hurricane that hit Chicago. Where does it start there? What was the A hurricane? What was the B hurricane? It doesn't happen.
Yes, it does.
Okay, how about this? How about tell me a hurricane that has came 100 miles inland? 100. That's cut Florida off because Florida's a weird thing.
Dude, I don't have time to fucking do that. Right now, you can't just say,
sorry.
"Oh, go find it. Go find it right now. Go find it right now. Go find it right now. Go find it right." That's not how this works, dumbass.
So, hurricane hit Chicago is not enough of keywords.
No, because it wasn't like a fucking giant wind that knocked everything over. It was really fucking windy and really fucking rainy. Oh. And I remember things falling off of buildings. It was
so that would be a tropical storm.
No, dumbass.
Give me a hurricane in Chicago, dude, please.
You are retarded. Just go look at it on your own free fucking time. Since you're the one who's into this shit.
I'll give you this,
dude.
This.
Do you want to go to your event tonight, Ron? Do you want to go to your Ron? Do you want to go to your event tonight?
It'll take you that long to put Hurricane Chicago. That's all you need,
Ron. Are you this fucking retarded, Ron? Are you literally?
I'm talking to you. I must be.
You are this retarded.
No hurricane has ever hit Chicago.
Yes, they have.
Ever.
Yes, they have. Dude, I was there. You were there.
No.
We were both there at the time.
I might be wrong. Wait, I might be wrong. Isn't there a hockey team called the Hurricanes?
Dude, we were both there when it happened.
Never in Chicago.
We were both there.
What's the winds of a hurricane? What's the wind?
Dude, we were both there, Ron. Why are you this fucking stupid? You can pull up a fucking map of the storm after it hit the East Coast, and then it kept on coming, and it kept on coming.
Wait, you're saying it came from the East Coast and not the South? So it came from New York, it came like this?
It might have come from the South.
It came down I-80?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Or it came up 75 or 65?
I'm pretty sure it came from the East Coast.
Chicago hurricane.
Dude, you are literally fucking retarded. If I have an hour, I can find it, Ron. Do you want to sit here for an hour while I find it?
How the fuck?
Ron, why don't you do this work on your own? Because you act like you're interested in this, so why don't you ever sit down and look? You've heard me make this claim before, Ron, so why don't you ever fucking go look? Just tell me why. Why don't you ever go research?
Because I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
Tell you right now.
Yes, you do, Ron. You can't just tell me from the fucking...
$100 on the table.
Ron.
$100 on the table. You put up $100, I'll put
You're going to fucking change it in the middle of the bet, Ron. So no, I'm not going to bet you unless it's a third party.
Hurricane
Ron,
Chicago.
I'm not going to bet you unless there's a third party that makes the decision.
The internet.
Ron.
Give me.
No, I'm not going to bet you unless there's a third party, a neutral third party that will say who the winner is, Ron.
Try to talk in circles, get around it. A hurricane you have certain wind speeds that have to exist to be a hurricane, correct?
No.
You don't need certain wind speeds to be a hurricane.
So you think a man with a piece of paper says, okay, that's a hurricane, and that makes it official?
You understand what a tropical storm is versus a hurricane, right?
Ron, dude.
You understand
the hurricane hit the East Coast, and then it kept on going, Ron.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The thing that happened in Chicago while we both lived there, and your dumbass somehow forgot. It erased from your memory. Because this is what you do.
I lived in the Windy City. It was windy all the fucking time.
Right, so your dumbass wouldn't even have looked at it and said, oh shit, that's the hurricane from a week ago in New York.
It took a week to get there.
How fast do you think they travel, Ron?
More than that, faster than that.
No, they don't, Ron.
My grandmother could have drove the East Coast of Chicago.
Why are you so fucking stupid that you think, dude?
You can drive from New York to Chicago and DC.
Hurricanes are not as fast as a fucking car, you dumbass!
DC to Chicago is 12 hours drive. That's the speed limit.
Do you think hurricanes go that fast?
You think they don't?
No, they don't, dumbass.
They're like 20 miles an hour, just like the old guy with the hat on.
This is why I call you retarded, Ron. You don't know the basics.
Me wrong.
Ron.
Hurricane Chicago.
Do you want to sit here for an hour while I go look up
everything? Ron, would it take you an
Do
hour
you want to sit here for a fucking hour while I go through every hurricane to go find which one?
Yep.
Then you're not going to your event tonight.
That's cool.
Ron.
I don't know how Hurricane Chicago is not.
This is not an argument, Ron. I don't know. That's not an argument. I don't care what you don't know. You don't know anything. You're a dumbass.
There's no way you can prove something didn't exist.
Yes, I could. It did exist. It did exist. And as soon as we agree on a neutral third party who will disperse the money, then I will bet you.
Honestly, I would be good with any news agency that had the word hurricane hit Chicago. Right there. That's all I need.
That's not a bet.
Why not?
Because
I'm saying that's all.
Because what if they didn't write that? What if they didn't write it that way, you dumbass? Because I would show you an article. I would show you an article proving me right, and you would say, "Well, they misspelled the word hurricane.
No.
I win, ha ha ha." No, I'm not betting you on your fucking terms, dumbass. We get a neutral third party, and they will disperse the money.
All the media in the world.
They did report on it, you moron.
Never said the word hurricane hit Chicago.
They did report on it, you fucking moron. Okay, so, who's the head of the FDA again? I forgot.
Who?
The FDA.
I don't remember.
Isn't it RFK Jr.?
Is he FDA?
Or is he HHS?
I think he's HHS.
Okay, it's all the same shit, right? Essentially. So you know what the FDA just did?
What?
They approved the Moderna vaccine for children. How do you like that? The COVID vaccine. The Moderna COVID vaccine.
Okay, I'm going to have to look into that.
Well, there you go. They approved it for children. Under Trump. Trump's the leader, and they approved it for children. There you go. I got the vaccine. It's my Operation Warp Speed. It's beautiful.
But here's the thing. That's the thing that everyone forgot. Because the Democrats took possession of the vaccine, but Trump is the one that rushed the vaccine.
That's right, he did, and now he's still doing it.
And but the Democrats...
He's still doing it. COVID's over. Why are we still talking about this?
I know.
Why are we still talking about Jeffrey Epstein and COVID? Just get over it. What the fuck, FDA? What are we doing? Fire these people!
Oh my god!
Get rid of them all. Okay, let's rush through our teaching shit here.
Mine's actually gonna be very short.
You want to do yours first, actually?
Sure.
Because mine has to come down to the wire. So go ahead.
Okay, that's weird, but
well, I have to time it properly. So yours is short. So good.
Okay, so this is a thing that I've done in the past, but I never really thought was an issue that other people would want to know. But it came up on another podcast, so I want to bring it up on this one. If you're ever a victim and in the hospital, as a victim of a hospital, and you don't think you need to stay there anymore, and you want to leave, and they tell you can't, and they say, oh, your insurance won't pay for it if you leave, you can leave. It's called checking out AMA, against medical advice. I've been in the hospital twice in my adult life, and I checked out AMA both times. My insurance covered it, because I was in the hospital once, and it was a Sunday morning, and they're like, well, sir, we need you to stay here because there's a very important test that needs to be done. I'm like, well, let's do it. And they go, oh, we don't do it until Mondays, and we don't do it on the weekends. And I go, well, it's not that important then. If you don't do it on a Sunday, it's not that important. So you can check out AMA for any time you want, any reason you want. They cannot hold you there. They will try to threaten you. They will make accusations that are not true. Just say paperwork AMA or I'm just going to walk out the door.
Yeah.
And they cannot hold you hostage there. I didn't really do a lot of research on this because I kind of know about it, but it's a very short segment. Don't stay in the hospital if you don't want to be there.
There you go. Yeah, don't act
I've
like
actually pulled my own IVs out.
They're not cops. They cannot force you to stay there.
I've actually pulled my own IVs out and gotten dressed. And I'm walking out the door. They're like, where you go? I go, I'm leaving. So, yeah.
Okay, nice and simple one. Hopefully I'll get through this before you have to leave. So I'm going to talk about what is Litecoin Mimblewimble. So here in the Vegas crypto community, people know that I'm a big privacy guy.
Yeah. And
people have asked me to cover Litecoin Mimblewimble because allegedly it brings privacy to Litecoin, which is a transparent crypto coin.
Okay.
So what the hell is this thing? Most of these cryptos, so they have extra junk at the back of the transaction that you can put in whatever you want. So you can put in a funny message, you can put in a link to your website, all this goofy stuff. You can also put in encrypted stuff, right? So Mimblewimble is using that extra junk at the end of a transaction to encrypt data to add a privacy layer to Litecoin.
Okay.
So now the way this works is you have to take your transparent Litecoin and build that transaction with the goofy stuff at the back, right? And it's called doing a peg in. So you peg into Mimblewimble, and then once you're pegged in, your coins will show in a special balance called the MWeb balance. It's two different balances. So it's your public balance and your private balance, essentially.
Okay.
So once you're in the MWeb, you can send and receive, and it has special addresses, and that's how the wallet knows, okay, is this private or is this public? That's how it knows, with these special addresses. So these addresses are obscured to the public from the pegged in area. So if I send it to you, nobody knows your address and nobody knows my address other than us.
Right.
Just like Monero, right? Now amounts are obscured on a per block basis, and it's impossible to prove who sent and who received a given amount. However, there's a caveat here. So if you're the only transaction in that block, your amount is transparent.
Okay.
Because what it does is, let's say there's 20 transactions that all total up to 100 Litecoin.
Okay.
You'll see 100 Litecoin got sent. But if I'm the only dumbass in the block and I sent one Litecoin, one Litecoin got sent. And I have actually some proof here of that. So I played around with Mimblewimble and I sent 0.5. And this is a Mimblewimble transaction that says 0.5 because I was the only person in that block.
Okay.
So the fewer people that use this, you guys probably can't even see that. But I'll post these up if you in the chat room if you need them. So the fewer people that use Mimblewimble, the less private it is.
Okay.
The more people that use it, the more private it is.
Okay.
So that's one caveat you got to worry about. So let's see here. Yeah, so I showed that. Now to go back to regular Litecoin, you have to do a peg out. Now why the hell would you peg out? Right? You're private, everything's golden, like no one can see. So none of these exchanges will take your MWeb coins. Right? They only want real, like the transparent Litecoins. Okay. So like if you want to cash out, you got to peg out and cash out somehow. I mean, like you can. And the other problem.
Mimblewimble, peg in, peg out.
Yeah, it's goofy. So Mimblewimble is from Harry Potter. So the guy who made it is a Harry Potter fan. So now it's very difficult to correlate the peg in to the peg out, especially if you differ the amounts and you do it over time. So like if I in my example I put in 0.5 and then I took out 0.5 and it was all within a day.
Okay.
So you could probably figure out, oh, that's this guy, right? But if you're doing if you put in 100 and then slowly over time you take out 1 and 1/2 and 0.7, it's very hard to correlate that back together. So now how do you get Mimblewimble? Well, most wallets will support it. Now I'm not a big Litecoin fan, so I didn't do a deep dive on which wallets there are. But Cake Wallet does support it, which we're fans of Cake Wallet here. So you can just enable Mimblewimble on your Cake Wallet, and then there's going to be a peg in button. Just hit the button, and it's all fucking simple.
Fair enough.
Now you can't do P2P trades in atomic version in an atomic swap because MWeb does not support locking or proof of funds the way Monero does.
Okay.
So if you want to trade your Mimblewimble coin with some other person, you have to trust that person to pay their end.
Okay.
Right? So you send your coins and you hope that they send you something back. So that's another downside. Now, what's the function of Mimblewimble here? So on the blockchain. So I traced everything I did, and so when you peg in, what happens is here's my Litecoin that I pegged in, right? It's hard to see, but you can see 0.
They might actually be able to see this.
0.4 and a bunch of 9s because there's a fees.
Yeah.
And then it went into this wallet with like 155,900 Litecoin, right?
Okay.
So I sent my Litecoin to this wallet with a bunch of Litecoin.
Okay.
That's what happened, right? So, and then when you peg out, the big wallet full of all these Litecoins, right, sends it back to where you tell it to. So there's the 499 again.
Okay.
So, what I'm trying to figure out is, what is this fucking wallet, right? Like, that's a real wallet with Litecoin in it. So what I think is going on here is, let's say we have a big building, okay, and it's like a vault full of money.
Okay.
Now I can walk into that building, and they're going to do a full cavity search on me when I walk in,
Okay.
and they're going to count the amount of money I bring with me, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm going to put some or all of that money in the vault, and then I'm going to walk out, and then they're going to do another full cavity search, and then see how much money I must have left in the building, right?
Okay.
Or taken out, right? Now, there's a way to prove how much of that building's money that belongs to me, which we won't get into. That's all math-heavy shit. And then if I'm in the building, I can swap money with people that are also in the building, right?
Okay.
With privacy, because the building has got walls, okay? So you don't know what happens inside the building, but you know when I walk in and walk out, okay?
Right.
So now somebody owns the building, right?
Okay.
So they own a building with a bunch of money in it.
Yeah.
Now, what stops them from just closing the building and taking all the money? You see what I'm saying?
People with guns?
Well, okay. What stops them in a digital world?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
When there's no physical building.
That's a good
right?
point. Yeah.
So now I tried as hard as I could to find documentation on what the fuck this is, how this works, how they are stopped from taking this money, and I can't even find discussions saying that this exists. So I don't know why it's so secretive, why no one talks about it, but I want to know what this wallet is and how it's prevented from stealing my Litecoin. So, right, like, where's the documentation? Where's the discussions? Now, there's a couple other problems I thought of where, like, so I just did a quick peg in, peg out, where, like, you could tell that was my money on both sides.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're just doing a quick in and out, you're kind of losing the privacy because people can just track that.
Okay.
Now, if you're doing it long term, right, you could actually benefit from the privacy, but then the odds that someone just takes this building and closes it up, that goes up, right? Because eventually there's going to have a lot more Litecoin than 155 million, which I think is like worth $30 million.
Oh, wow.
But eventually it's going to be worth $100 million, $1 billion, but someone's going to say, oh, I could have $1 billion. Goodbye, thank you, right? What stops them to do that? I don't understand. So,
I mean, there's got to be something that...
Yeah, I don't... Well, if there was, why aren't they telling them? Where's the discussion?
Well, so the website has got to be registered, so the government could find out.
There's no web... Like, it's not like... I mean, there's a Litecoin website and code base and all that shit.
They would have to have some kind of way to
There's no documentation about any of this. Not that I can find. If you guys know where it is,
might be right.
send me the links. I can't find it. I looked very hard. I cannot find it. Please send it to me if you have it. And I've talked to experts like that are in the crypto community. I'm like, hey, do you understand how this works? No. No documentation. I don't know how. I have no idea. So I don't know. Now, is there real use for this as opposed to Monero? Well, no dark markets are using it, right? They're all still using Monero, so you can't do that. The exchanges aren't letting you use it, so you have to peg out, and you have to do transparent Litecoin anyway, so you can't like do day trading or anything like that. Like I said, if you already have lots of Litecoins, you can obscure it over time, but there's a potential risk that someone takes their ball and goes home with it. But there's also a possible privacy loss if you do it too fast. And it kind of looks suspicious, like, what's this guy doing? He's mixing his funds, he's money laundering. Who knows who's looking at this stuff? I don't know. And honestly, like, just you don't need Litecoin. Like, what is Litecoin doing for you, right? Are you trying to make money? Because if you are, you don't understand crypto, right? If you want to have money, if you want to get rid of this stupid dollar system, right, then you should be using Monero. You don't need this Litecoin stuff. Monero does everything you want. And it's better in every possible way. So, now if you trade with people who only want Litecoin, this might be one good way to like do it in a private way and teach them about the value of privacy. But I would say while you're doing that, be like, hey, have you heard about Monero?
Yeah.
Get them into Monero and
Yeah.
get them off Litecoin. So that's really the use for this, is to get people into Monero, right? So I would say avoid this. It looks very suspicious to me. It's full of red flags. I can't prove it, right? I don't understand the math behind it, and no, there's no documentation. So
are you retarded?
Yeah, I'm retarded because I can't do PhD math, and I don't have. I could, go get a PhD in math if I fucking want to invest that, but I just say just avoid it, right? Get into Monero.
Yeah.
Sorry for you guys that are Litecoin fans that I'm not saying this is the best thing since sliced bread, but I would say avoid it. That's my recommendation.
All right. So that seems like a wrap for the week.
There you go. See you next week.
All right. Thanks a lot. See everybody next week. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us at the Canary in the Cage podcast.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share us to help build the community.
You can find us at Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, or your favorite podcast app, and even on the dark web at I2P.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time.